Okay, what we've got here tonight's a little bit of a treasure, something you don't see every day. This is a PS2 Ultimedia DV Model 57 with a 486 SLC2 processor in it, which was IBM's effort at clock doubling the venerable 386SX and adding some features such as a level 1 cache. As you might have seen in one of my earlier videos, I have one Ultimedia 77 that was made up from parts, and I have another one that's the real deal that I haven't made a video of yet. This machine came up for sale by its original owner in St. Louis, Missouri. His YouTube username is RonHeller2001, so you can look him up and see if he's got any videos up. And he offered this machine for sale, and I am the lucky buyer. Okay, what you're looking at now is the insides of the beast. We have an M-Audio capture and playback adapter. This is the so-called C revision, which only ever showed up in Ultimedia machines as far as I know. Below that, we have an Intel Action Media. This one does not have the capture card on it. This was actually a hardware accelerator for Intel compressed video. It was capable of capture, but this one doesn't appear to be equipped to do so. I have another machine that is, Model 85 with the same card in it, running under OS2 Warp 4. And that card, it does a good job. If I could only find anything that would convert Intel video into something that can be uploaded to YouTube, I'd show you how it looks. It's pretty clean inside. I have changed absolutely nothing about this machine, and I don't think I probably ever will, because it's a rare event to find A, an Ultimedia PS2, and B, one in this clean of a condition. Up front, we have the IBM CD-ROM 2 and its matching bezel, so it doesn't leave a hole in the case. I have the volume wheel here, and again, you can see how that sounds in my Ultimedia Model 77 video. Around back, what a mess. Around back, you have a couple of expansion slots, onboard SCSI, onboard XGA2 video, 2 onboard serial ports, a parallel port, and a place to plug in your mouse and keyboard. There's also the original, and probably quite frequently lost, I would guess, audio cable that links the M-Audio adapter to the Action Media 2 card. And then finally you have your fan. The case itself is, of course, completely toolless, as many PS2s were. Now the keys are a bit of an interesting story. It's very rare that you find a PS2 with the matching keys, as well as the tag that told you how to order spares if your keys were lost. Many people threw their keys away, and many more were lost to the sands of time, and I once heard it said that when a new PS2 was being installed professionally by a consultancy or something along those lines, that they were told the best thing to do with the keys was to take them to a dumpster far, far away and just throw them away. So let's have a run up here. Okay, going to go ahead and turn it on here. It starts up, got the green power light, and over here on the monitor, should have the first signs of startup. Those are checkpoint codes that show up in the bottom there. I got the matching 9517 monitor for this system, but I'm not using it right now simply because space on my workbench is a little tight. I was informed that this system is working. I have no reason to think otherwise, so we'll see what happens here. When the cursor goes over to the far right of the screen, that's it waiting for you to hit a certain key combination. Oh, got an error from the Action Media. But when you hit that key combination, it will take you into system setup. I wonder what that Action Media error was about. Oh, it's because I don't have the video cable on here. There's an overlay cable that plugs into the video port on the Action Media and the system's base video port, and then you plug your monitor into that patch-in cable. Well, it looks like we started up in DOS. What version have we got here? MS-DOS version 6.22. I also heard that this thing would dual boot into OS2, but I didn't see the OS2 boot manager. So let's see what partitions there are on the hard drive. Well, we've got the system partition, which holds the setup utilities and stuff. And then we've got the DOS partition. I don't know if there's an OS2 in there or not. But as you can see, this is a model number 95572BA. So if you ever see one of those, that means Ultimedia, so you want to snap it up. Looks like our first boot was pretty successful, though. So I'll see a little later if I can get it running Windows and some of the multimedia software. I have the complete set of restore discs for this machine, and everything needed to bring it back to its former glory.